Here we have the PM55, which is a portable PA system. Looks a little like the MyPro version that you see in airports and around the place where people are doing their presentations. So basically what it is 27 watts. You have a 5.5-inch driver at the front, highly efficient, 102 dB of sensitivity. So although 27 watts doesn't sound like a lot, this will cover a very large area. What you have within it is inbuilt lithium battery. That'll give you around 8 hours of talk time, around 4 hours at a high, at say max volume. So a fair bit of battery life. The battery is kept at the back of the unit. So here we have a little flap, which I can't actually open from that angle. And if you unscrew this, you can get access to the battery here. This part here, this is just the, I'll take it out. This is the strap, so that you can leave the unit over your shoulder. Over here you'll see a little compartment. That's just designed to stick your phone somewhere. You know, if you're running the audio off your phone or something like that, there's no plugs or sockets or anything there. Up the top here, you have a small button, which is named siren. Pretty obvious, that one. The controls come from the side. So in the controls you have a whole bunch of features. It depends which version you go for. So you have the PM55 and then you have the UHF, which the standard version will come with a wired mic, while the UHF version comes with a wireless mic. You can actually use or upgrade or change them as you want, because even the basic version has a UHF receiver inbuilt within it. So if down the track you think, okay, I want to use wireless or I want to use wired, then there's no problem. And there's also the choice of a lapel wireless solution or a wireless mic version. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this, but on the inside you'll notice that there's a MP3 player where you can insert a USB or a SD card. And on the other side you'll notice a whole bunch of controls. They include echo, and you've got volume, the usual kind of stuff that you'd probably expect. And then you've got two controls also for the wireless, for the wireless mics or wireless inputs. If you're going for the standard version, you will get a mic in the pack with it, and you'll see here is a 1/4-inch input for the mic. There's a line in, which is a 3.5mm input, and that's for things like from your telephone. If you want, say, playing audio from your telephone into this unit, you would use that jack there. There's the USB input, there's the SD card input. Yeah, you'll notice a small LED display, which is to choose the wireless remote, the wireless mic channel. You get a few things with it. You get a really basic infrared remote, which is this one here. This unit is the standard version. Sorry, I lied, it's a wireless version. So that's the UH101 wireless remote. Get a couple of batteries with it and power supply. So it runs off a DC power supply, which is kind of handy if you're on the move. And the final accessory that you get included with it is a carry case. A carry case is pretty handy because the way it works is you actually can put the unit inside it, zip it up. And then you're right to transport it. If the conditions are pretty rough, and you can actually open the front of the unit. And you'll notice sort of a mesh front, so the unit will operate fine while it's still enclosed within the bag. There's a couple of holes in the bag also. There's one for the microphone input here, and there's one for an optional stand here, so that you can actually mount it up above. It's good to mount these kinds of units above where your audience is, so that the sound is going down towards the audience. So the sound is actually, directed above the audience. The other tips for using any PA system like this is you don't want to angle the remote control. You don't want to angle the wireless microphone or wired microphone into the speaker, or else you get all that feedback noise. So ideally, try to keep that mic behind the unit. Yeah, and a couple of other things. It's only about two kilos. So we have a couple of other units that you'll carry along, and they have wheels at the base. They use lead acid batteries. This one uses lithium batteries. So though lithium's a little more expensive, it makes it highly transportable. You'll also notice that the shape of it is a bit like a horn speaker. The sound quality that you get out of it is a lot better than a horn speaker, but it is still highly efficient. So I think you'd be surprised about the kind of power that you're going to get out of that 27 watts.